Yo, what's up, guys? It's Zealous. Last Friday was the first MetaZoo hour of 2026, and MetaZoo gave us quite a few spoilers as to what we have to look forward to this year, and it wasn't just trading cards. So let's catch up on some updates. In my opinion, it felt like there was some progress made this MetaZoo hour. Like, the community really showed up. There was more people chatting than I could count. This was actually the first MetaZoo community get-together since December, and I was really hoping that they'd give us some stuff to talk about, and they didn't let us down. They was talking about a mini set. Ben said they was working way past the 4th set. They was talking about foil playmats, like, all over the place. But to start out the MetaZoo Monday, Ben was talking about dynamic decks. Apparently there's going to be a official launch tournament for the dynamic deck. I believe the tournament is going to be held at Norfolk, Virginia, February 28th at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are trying to get in on the tournament, I wish you the best of luck. I don't think I'll be able to make it to this one. Ben ended up saying that the top 3 players for this tournament is going to end up getting a exclusive MetaZoo playmat that you'll only be able to get at this tournament. And the first place is foil. I'd never heard of a foil playmat, and I ended up looking them up, and this is kind of some of the results I got. I really hope somebody gets pictures of that first place playmat because I want to see what a holographic MetaZoo playmat looks like. This MetaZoo hour was moving pretty quick. After Ben talked about the dynamic decks for a minute, he said something about visual media format. I wasn't really sure what he was talking about until he asked, does anybody like comics? I know that the old MetaZoo made quite a few comics, and I never really did collect them, but I did like them. Ben gave us a little spoiler as to what we can expect with these comics. I guess it might have been like a page, and it seemed to be well received by the community. I really like the cryptids in a comic book style. That wasn't something that I'd thought of, but it looks pretty cool so far. I can't wait to see more of it. There seemed to be a lot of people that was super excited to have Rose Robinson and Adam Ackler back. And this has to mean we get Sam Sinclair, right? Like, we can't not get Sam at this point. A texturized Sam caster card would go pretty hard. A couple questions that people had about this comic book is, when are we going to get it? And is it going to be a digital comic book, or is it going to be like physical copies? I don't think that the questions were really answered, so hopefully during the next MetaZoo hour they can give us more updates on that. And then I seen some people was like, yo, throw a promo in the magazine, and then there was other people that was like, I don't know, maybe don't throw a promo in it because I don't want people scalping these. If anyone cares about my opinion, I don't care if there is a promo or not. After talking about those magazines and giving us the spoiler, Ben kept talking about products that wasn't just trading cards. He was talking about accessories. He proceeded to tell us that plushies are going to be a thing. Not just any plushies, we're going to be getting the OG Bigfoot. The Bigfoot that people have been asking for. I personally like the plushies. They make for really good gifts, pretty good giveaways, and I want to get my brother one if I'm being honest. He loves the Bigfoot. One of the things that I thought old MetaZoo did pretty good about their plushies is they had them serialized. I wonder if these are going to be serialized. I do what I can to give the community a voice. I saw somebody said that they wanted a Loveland Frogman plushie. I kind of want that too. Last thing I'm going to say about the plushies, and then I'm going to move on. Ben said there is more to learn about the Bigfoot in the upcoming comic series. Ben ended up confirming that sleeves are finally happening, and not only are they happening, but he was talking about letting the community pick the first artwork for the sleeves. I was like, dude, W community interaction. Sleeves are something that a lot of people in the community have been begging for quite some time, and I can't wait to see what artwork that the community picks. Ben was asking if anybody liked contests. He said that there was going to be a Valentine's Day contest to where you could submit your art to the fan art channel and have a chance at winning a 1-of-1 Loveland Frogman. If you look really close, that Frogman kind of looks like it has a little texture to it in a weird way, and I wonder if you can grade it. If you guys are interested in participating in this challenge, I'm going to leave a link to the MetaZoo Discord down in the description. MetaZoo Reserve Collection. When I hear this, I think of cards that are like on a reserve list. Like they're not going to be printed anymore. But Ben mentions a MetaZoo reserve list in the MetaZoo hour, and it's got like some Japanese yokai cryptids behind it. I was like, what is this, dude? I believe I've said this before. I don't really know what it is, but I really like the Japanese culture. So whenever I saw this leak, spoiler, whatever you want to call it, I was like, oh my god, this is right up my alley, dude. I cannot wait to see what kind of cards comes in this collection. He didn't really give us too many details. Like, if I'm being honest, this man really teased us. He only showed us 2 pictures. He showed us this Monkey King, which I think it looks sick. If this ends up being like on a, I always say it, a full art textured card, The textures just add such another layer to it, man. Whenever you have artwork like this, it's got to be textured. I want more details on this product. Like, I want to know how many packs is going to be in the box. If it's one pack, I want to know. I just want to know, man. What's the price going to be? Are we going to be able to find it at big box? Is it going to be LGS exclusive? Like, but yeah, Ben ends up saying that this is going to be our first mini set with new rarities, new art styles featuring yokai and famous characters. So I personally cannot wait for this. I'm probably looking more forward to this Yokai Rising over whatever the fourth set is going to be. And I don't know, man. It's just, like I say, I really like the Japanese stuff, and that art style is some of my favorite. I really like the Monkey King that he spoiled. I mean, it looks phenomenal in my opinion. I cannot wait to see this on a card. And he even showed us some of Fran Pilobato's artwork. I'm not really sure what cryptid this is, but the way this looks is freaking insane, man. I really cannot wait to see these yokai cards. This is something that I've wanted for years. Like, whenever I heard of yokai with the old MetaZoo, I was really hoping we'd see that. Now we are. It didn't really seem like I was the only person that was looking forward to this set either. It seemed like it was pretty well received by the community. People was like, oh, okay. If they could give us some more details on that sooner than later, that would be freaking great. Even if it's something as simple as like, how many cards is in the box? How many packs to expect? Maybe like an estimate as to what the price will be. I don't know. Ben did say there is going to be more details as the product develops in the upcoming MetaZoo Hour. Collectible Crusader ended up asking a question that is pretty frequently asked, and I don't think I've really talked about it on my channel. He basically said, TCG player, when? A lot of people are wondering, including myself, like, when is MetaZoo going to be on TCG player? And Ben went on to say, they're basically doing all they can, and if we want MetaZoo, Meta 2, the new MetaZoo products to be on TCG player, then I'm not saying to like spam them, but the more we ask, the more they realize, hey, people want this stuff, is all I'm saying. I mean, it is confirmed that begging does work. Like Ben even said, yo, where's that Adam Ackler dude at? Tell him he did it. He got Adam Ackler back in MetaZoo. Maybe we could get Meta 2 on TCG player if we ask enough. I've even heard some people say that that's kind of the reason they haven't even really got into the new MetaZoo, is because it's not on TCG player yet. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to mention that on my channel to possibly enlighten a couple people. As this video comes to an end, there's a couple other things that people asked about that I want to do my job at giving the community a voice. Some people was asking, you know, that children's book that y'all talked about? Can we get some more details on it? That's valid. I completely forgot that the children's book was even a thing. Maybe like in the next MetaZoo hours, Ben or whoever hosts it can give us a little update on that children's book. Jay Rory ended up mentioning, yo, maybe you guys should hold a contest for one of the community members to be able to name a caster. I thought that this was a pretty creative idea. If they did hold a contest to where you could name a caster, what would you name your caster? Last but not least, somebody was asking to have MetaZoo more easily accessible in EU. I'm not really sure what their situation is like, but hey, I'm trying. Yeah, this MetaZoo hour was more like it. The community really showed up, and it was kind of like the old days whenever you really just did not know what to expect. I apologize it's taken me so long to get this video out. I wanted to have a video out like last Wednesday, Thursday, and then they was doing the MetaZoo hour on Friday, and I was like, I'll just cover that. And then it's kind of been a little rough hopping on camera. After you like go a minute without being on camera, it's a little rough, so doing my best. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the content, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider it. I've got some stuff up my sleeve, especially for the community. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you would name your caster if you're still watching. And yeah, you guys take it easy. Peace out.